Every day I'm snorkeling. Wiggle, wiggle. Wait, what?
Domination.
People, what is up? This is SH-TBLOCK, and this is Dear Shitty episode 4 for the new year. Happy New Year, everybody! 2012. Whoop-de-kaye. This is a match with me and a friend of mine, Ragsy, longtime friend of the clan. He's been in like clans like AI and stuff like that. There he is, right there, right in front of me. It's just us two basically that work on this map and all this stuff. Look at that nice little pre-nade right there. Basically, we have a bunch of guys, a couple guys from Mexico that are really pretty good. Maybe one was hacking, who knows. And me and him do work. This is a good game. It's just basically me and him on a team. So, let's get into the episode. I got kind of an important one right here. Dear Shitty. Hey man, I've been a fan ever since you told Brumek off for talking shit to Convoy. So, that is why I'm here now. I have a bully. Well, now it's 3 bullies, friends of the main one. It is getting real bad, and even though I'm a big guy, like O-line big, on my football team, I have never been in a fight, and I really don't have that in me to get in one, you know? What do you think I should do? I know you make everything funny, but I know... Wait, I think he meant to say, but I don't know or think you can hear. Not at me, obviously, but in general. I'm looking forward to Christmas break just to get away from them for that time. Let me know what to do. Thanks, and happy holidays to you. Well, thank you very much, man. I hope you have a good Christmas and had a good New Year. Bullying is serious, man. You know, it's different with it was different with the Brumek and Convoy thing. You know, and I explained that a long time ago. It's because, you know, Brumek's a grown man, you know, and he's picking on a 15-year-old kid, teenager, 15-year-old teenager. You know, that's something. You know, that's something that's all together. But you know, bullying has been around for a long time. People get bullied, and it's never good. It's just never good for anybody. You know, that gets bullied. And, you know, as for what I think you should do, my life, well, let me back up and just say, I try to make things funny. I try to do things, talk about things with my life, okay? But not everything is funny, and you can't make everything funny, you know? You know, I don't want to make light of your issue. I could tell you stories about what happened to me and make fun about stupid stuff that happened to me, or you know. But it's not all about making everybody laugh and giggle, you know. Okay. Anyways, about this thing, let me start off by saying, if you've never been in a fight, I'm not saying go get in a fight, okay? But most of the people that get never been in a fight is because they, you know, or they're nervous about a fight is because they never been punched. They don't realize that, you know, how bad it is or how less it is or who cares what it is. You know, when I was about 6-7 years old, I got beat up pretty bad by some older kids in the city of Rochester, in New York, where I live. You know, they beat me up pretty good to the point where my friend ran and got my dad, and my dad actually beat the teens up, and I had to go to the hospital. So ever since then, ever since that moment, I was even taking like martial arts too, and like the reason why they picked on me is because I had like a ninja bag. It said ninja on it, and I was walking to school. So they wanted to, you know, mess with me. Ever since that point, like I took martial arts really seriously, and I told myself I would never allow myself to be in this position or I'm not gonna, whatever they done to me at that time, nothing could be worse than that, unless unless like they shoot me or something like that, so I've never been afraid of getting punched or getting attacked ever again after that. So even though it hurt, and I was in the hospital for a little bit, and I had swelling on the brain, I didn't, to me it was nothing like, like I'm not afraid of getting punched. So if somebody tries to punch me, I'm not gonna like close my eyes and wince. I can't say that about everybody. Again, I'm not trying to tell you to fight either, okay? I'm just saying that with my experiences after that, I mean, I've done security for nightclubs. I'm a black belt in 2 different martial arts. I've trained, I've wrestled, I pro wrestled, I did boxing, I did practice martial arts, I practiced MMA with guys. So my life is a lot different, and I'm not saying that you're going to go out and go attack somebody and then, all that stuff is going to be gravy for you, and I'm not wanting you to fight. If you are a big guy, and if it comes down to it, I mean, sometimes you just got to man up and step up to the plate and actually do something about something, because they won't stop until, and like if you got in that situation where all 3 of them are there, I would tell you to punch the main bully. Just punch him and get it over with, because if you could punch him and hurt him, or if he's all by himself and you can like use your weight advantage and get him down and hold him down and do something like that, that would be and scare him, he probably would stop messing around with you. But if you punch him and hurt him or knock him down or knock him out, he will, the other 2 probably will be like, we're not messing with this a-hole again. You know what I mean? Because he's not going to take it anymore. Sometimes you just have to do that. As for your other options, you can always go and, a lot of people might say, oh, that's you ratted on us, but yeah, go tell your counselor, go tell your teacher, go tell your parents. Sometimes, all you got to do is do that, and then they will, those people will come back and, those people will just come back and, the counselors will get involved, principals get involved, and they will stop that way because their parents will get involved. Everybody's different, man. Sometimes people bully. Like I can only imagine what they're saying or talking about. Some bullies bully because they get bullied at home. Some bullies are just jealous. Some bullies are just assholes, man. Like they just can't help themselves. When I was in high school, there was a kid that he was smaller than me. He was on the wrestling team, and he always talked trash to me, man, at lunch. And I was like. What I did was I told him to come into the bathroom with me, and we went into the bathroom and we had a discussion. And I mean a discussion. I didn't attack him. I didn't do anything, but I basically told him that what I'm gonna do if this keeps up, you know what I mean, is attack him. And I'm gonna fight him every day, every time I see him, until one of us is permanently expelled from the school. And I wasn't joking. I was totally gonna do this stuff. Like, I wasn't scared of him, but I didn't want to deal with fighting and all that shit, so, I was just going to fight him and get it over with, I don't know why he was messing with me or what he was doing or why he was doing it, but he had his reasons, I guess. So, also, like I said, if you've never been punched before, you're not going to know what it feels like. So, it hurts for the time being, but you get over it. It's not something that, just keeps going. So, usually it's over and done with after a couple minutes. You have like a black eye for that time. That's about it, man. So, those are your options. That's how you handle a bully. You can talk to him until you're blue in the face. Sometimes that's not gonna help you. Sometimes you can get your parents or teachers or principals involved and have it done that way. Sometimes you just gotta man up and stick up for yourself because nobody's gonna do that for you. You know? And like I said, I would just go and attack the one guy in front of the other two. Just haul off and whale him and say and tell him that you had enough. You don't have to beat the crap out of him and hold him down and do all that stuff. But once they know that you had enough and you can't be, they can't pick on you. Usually that means that usually that means that it's over then. Once that you attack back, it's over then because they don't want to deal with it anymore. It's not worth it. They'll move on to their next target. And if they don't, then then you got to take it to the next step. That is my suggestions for you. And I am sorry that you're being bullied. It happens though. So just understand that you're not the only one. You're not the only one that has had this happen to him, and that's about it, man. Alright, so not that funny, but serious, and I hope you did have a good holiday, and I hope this does stop for you. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. As I said, we barely won, but we took it to them at the end. Alright, thank you. I hope you had a good Christmas. Happy New Year. Have a great 2012. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.